if you're a kid and you're watching this video, try and go to the forest. Go to the forest with, a book or a cushion and sit there and see how you feel. You might feel not very good, and ask yourself why. If you go for a couple of days to the forest, maybe it can be difficult the first couple of days until you harmonise, and then when you're harmonised you feel better, problems disappear, and you realise that actually simplicity gets rid of lots of problems. It's the complicated life that complicates problems, and our lives are becoming more complicated with more complex technology, which is going to evoke more complex problems. New psychiatric mental disorders that haven't yet been invented, I'm sure, are going to come out in books. Already there are psychiatric words for people that want to have sex with machines.
I like a sex machine.
That didn't exist 100 years ago. What are you going to do? Have sex with a gramophone?
I like a sex machine.
If you know what a gramophone is, looks like a trumpet on a wheel. Coming to the forest and listening to the sounds of nature, it almost sometimes feels that is the music of nature. If music can change your mood to the vibrations of the music, then the music of the forest, if you listen to it, can change your mood to the mood of the forest. And the mood of the forest is normally a lot more lighter and positive than the mood of anything else. After all, this is Mother Nature, where we come from, where we're born from, that we're created from, that we die and go back to. Born from her bosom, die in her bosom, and we eat her all the way. Strange, isn't it? And when you watch the trees move, and you watch the leaves move, it's like watching them speak. It's like a sign language. Just because plants don't have eyes doesn't mean they can't see. Plants work on a different energy. They work on feelings a lot more. And in other dimensions, they do have bodies, but we can't see them. To see that, you'd need to go and do shamanism. When you watch the leaves, they go like this, they shimmer. It's almost as if they're speaking using sign language. And you can read that sign language, you can feel it. You're not supposed to consciously understand it. You just watch the wind and the leaves move. And the way that you understand that information is by feeling who you are. Because those leaves moving, they're cleaning you. They're cleaning your thoughts. Also, green is the colour that man sees the most. He can identify more different greens than he can other colours. And it's strange, isn't it, that plants are green, leaves are green, which means that we have a much better capacity to identify different plants based on their colour. Colour affects you emotionally. Red makes you angry, white calms, pacifies, blue, yellow has its colours, and green is going to have its emotional impact on you. And seeing this plethora, this orchestra of different greens, mixed with sounds that all of those different leaves make when they react to the wind, mixed with the branches moving and the leaves blowing, you do feel that you're in a symphony. And the animals making those noises, singing, those greens are going to have an emotional impact on us. They're going to make us feel a particular way, the way that the forest wishes us to feel, the way that we're supposed to feel, the way that we have in the past always felt, before we had those sterile, low-ceilinged flats with white walls, IKEA furniture, and a little box that tells lies called a television. You know why it's called a television? Tell, lie, vision, because it lies.